Hi friends, this is Mangala Pratap and Muralidharan talking from India. I'm going to talk to you about the importance of counseling learners. Online coaching today has taken shape in several different ways. We have app-based coaching, we do have web app-based coaching, and we think about also using YouTube videos and online streamings and sometimes podcasts, integrated testing. All these are available in our online coaching. Remember, counseling is something that we have to really make sure quite important in our online coaching programs. Most of us have to personalize the learning process with the learners, help the learners to understand what could they do better than what they're doing right now, what possibilities of learning can happen if they are motivated, because personal motivation of every learner plays a vital role in increasing the learning efficiency. The target learning process can happen only when there is a continuous support for the learner possible. So you need to encourage learners and support them in terms of skill development, skill mapping, help them to identify the learning challenges they face. There could be learning difficulties. The skill building process as such could not be happening so easily as we expect that to happen without much of a counseling and guidance. So personalized counseling should be our target, especially in our online coaching classes. And most of us have to keep in mind a learner has his or her social background, and learners also have several challenges at home due to this pandemic. Most of these students coming from middle class houses and lower middle class houses and poor houses ought to be supported with even some of the basic gadgets, because there are gadgets, electronic gadgets, not so valuable for these children, and hence learning has stopped in several schools and colleges. And I can tell you, at least say 25 to 30% of the students might have been affected just in India. And I'm sure even in the rural areas, more than 40% of the students may not be using it. So it's our duty to think about helping them to have access to these digital tools of learning and make them comfortable, because a retina friendly screen is not available, then it's going to be very difficult for these learners to learn. Please understand, learners don't know what to do with their textbooks alone. So there are possibilities for us to make use of the television channels, which are really quite supportive, but there is no interaction. If there's no interaction between the learner and the teacher, then learning is going to be very boring. Sometimes not everybody can do self-access learning quite effectively. So there should be special counseling sessions organized every week to support the learners, to customize the learning process, to identify learning solutions and motivate them, right? And even learning could always go hand in hand with assessment. There should be integrated online assessment possible for every level of the learner, which is not happening nowadays. Hence, most of the assessments that take place in colleges or schools are all not really very realistic, evaluation of the student's skill level or skill profile. Most of the time, I've been, listening to several inputs of students from various colleges where there's a lot of copying going on, right? So if you are just going to give them the answers for your questions, then it is not going to be learning. Please understand. They should know to process the knowledge which they have acquired, and they should know to solve the problems on their own. If you're not doing it, then what would happen? Then it's going to be just a replica of whatever is already given in the text. So replication and duplication cannot replace learning and innovation. So learning is also learning to experiment with what you know, learning to interpret what you have understood, learning to come up with new ideas, new thoughts, and excel in new areas on your own. So it's kind of a capacity building process and a very creative process. Of course, it does involve logical reasoning, but creativity also plays a vital role. And there should be problem solving, which has to be part of this. Otherwise, even small problems could really be big threats for these students. So psychologically, they have to be balanced. So create a good rapport with these students and talk to them quite often and interact with them effectively. Then that's going to change the way they do things. Hope you can do wonders with this. Wish you all success. If you have any questions, please do ask me. I'm there to answer you. Visit me at www.poetmangalaprataban.blogspot.in. That is www.poetmangalaprataban.blogspot.in. Good luck to you. Have a great time. Bye bye. See you.